Hello learners, welcome to our session on Science and Technology PYQs. The topic is space technology, right? So the question was asked in 2023. Let us see what is asking. What is the main task of India's third moon mission which could not be achieved in its earlier mission? First part, list the countries that have achieved this task. Second part, introduce the subsystem in the spacecraft launch and explain the role of Virtual Launch Control Center at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, which contributed to the successful launch from Sriharikota. So 4 points are included. Basically, 4 parts of the answer are there. So understand the question. It's a long question, hence a diverse answer is also needed. You don't need to go into depth of any point. Lot of parts are there, hence get straight to the point. Okay. Blueprint, if we see, you briefly introduce third moon mission and compare it with Chandrayaan 2. Discuss the main task, right? The countries have achieved this task, the subsystems, the role of VLCC. Conclusion, summarize the significance and then contribution of VLCC, right? Let us see that. So in the introduction, you say that Chandrayaan 3's primary objective was to achieve a soft landing on the moon that was not achieved during Chandrayaan 2, where the Vikram lander crash landed. Okay, so basically the landing was hard landing, not soft landing. Now India is the fourth country to soft land on the moon, that means safely land on the moon, but the first country, and this is a very proud thing, the first country to actually land on the south pole of the moon. Now countries that have achieved soft landing are United States, Soviet Union and China. United States have done that with Apollo missions. They have done it 6 times, right? Soviet Union has done it 1 time in Luna 9 mission in 1966. China has done it 3 times from with the Chang'e missions since 2013, right? Next thing is, what are the subsystems in the Chandrayaan 3 spacecraft? This is the integrated view, right? It has a lander module, that means this will land on the moon. Inside the lander is the rover, which will go out and do the research. The propulsion module will take these two to the lunar orbit. Let's say this is the moon. So the propulsion module will take it to a distance of 100 kilometers above the lunar surface, and then lander module and rover will go down and land on the surface, right? So the first thing is propulsion module. Now the function I have told you, lander module, it has instruments for safe soft landing like navigation, hazard detection, onboard computer for descent and landing. Then there is rover, which will go on the lunar surface, conduct experiments and transmit data back to the earth. It has cameras, spectrometers and analyzers to analyze the surface. So what is the role of Virtual Launch Control Center, right? It is you can understand it as the nerve center of the whole operation. The first thing is, it could remote monitor and control everything on the launching side. So it facilitated remote monitoring and control of the launch pad, provided real-time data and management from various locations, right? So that you monitor everything that is going on. It could take over in case of any issue at the launch control center. Simulation and testing was done with the help of VLCC, right? So that everything is functioning correctly. Communication hub, it was where different teams were connecting together, and every facility, wherever there was a human and sensors, this was getting connected here, because of which effective communication was done. And if there was any anomaly, it was quickly resolved. So what is the conclusion? See, Chandrayaan 3 shows us that space exploration and India's capability is rising in space exploration. It is aiming for, or it aimed for a soft landing and actually did it, which is done by only 4 countries on the earth. So this shows our technological prowess also because of the VLCC. And then future impact, because since we are doing all this is all linked to the space station in 2035, to Indian citizen on moon by 2040, then Mars mission, human on Mars, then Venus mission. So all these things are related, and you should put that up in the conclusion itself. All right. So that is all for this question. Thank you.